Well, I never knew you in the winter. Summer sweat was all we sang, and I never saw you with the coat around your chest, but I felt the chills that it brings.
Obviously Bridget was our first child and she was pretty easy. We didn't have any big problems or anything with her, but then when Lola came along, things were a little bit different, and we knew things were a little bit different, and she just had some appearances in her as a child and that caused us to kind of pause and to go, something's not right. Retinoblastoma is unique because it's a childhood cancer, which means it's unique to children. You won't get it in anyone over the age of about 6. Retinoblastoma is where her tumor was attached to the back of her eye. So you would look through the front of the eye, through the pupil, and you saw the tumor. It was just right there, clear as day. Looks like a mother of a pearl. I mean, it was amazing because it was beautiful. Didn't think we had a choice. Initially, the first 2 doctors said that eye's got to come out. We were diagnosed on a Friday. She was having the eye removed Thursday. I mean, it was very serious. And they came out about 20 minutes into the surgery, and the ophthalmologist, the new one, the pediatric ophthalmologist, said, it's not quite, the tumor's not quite as close to her optic nerve as I'd originally thought. That was important because if that tumor hit her optic nerve, it's a direct gateway to her brain and her spine. So if that happens, the cancer spreads, you don't have a very good outlook. And the doctor comes out and goes, so what do you guys want to do? Do you want to take the eye? Do you want to do chemo? What do you want to do? It was hard, but we said, okay, let's do it. So she came out with her eye and had a tube instead, a little port cath for her chemo. And so we did the treatment. She ended up having 6 treatments over the course of about 6 months. She finished 2 weeks before her first birthday. When you are treated with chemotherapy, they dose it by your weight. So because she was so small, she didn't get as much as you and I would, which means she didn't have as many side effects. So the recovery was not as hard as we'd anticipated. She did lose her hair. She did, lose some weight, but it was okay. Our oncologist at Primary Children's told us that kids recover from cancer so much better than adults do because they don't know to be scared, they don't know to be worried, they aren't concerned with how the bills are going to get paid. They just live life from day to day, and I thought, that's amazing, that's a blessing because the rest of us do. We carry all that additional stuff with us, but she didn't. She was just happy.
I like My Little Ponies, and I like dark pink. I like baseball on the Wii, Monopoly, strawberry ice cream. I like to play my guitar, have sleepovers with Bridget, and watch movies until 10 o'clock eating popcorn. Snow White. I mean Sleeping Beauty. I get those 2 mixed up. I like to run in the Ogden Marathon because I'm the fastest and I get wind in my hair. I'm a runner.
Running has been so good for her. Early on we were told don't play any sports with balls. There's too high of a risk. If she hurts her good eye, she's very limited. I mean, she would just be down and out of the game. So that kind of limits her to dance, swimming, those kinds of things. So there's still things she can do. But she's a little girl. She wants to do what everybody else is doing. And it's funny because Daddy runs. And so she'd see Daddy run and we'd go, watch different things with him. We all got involved kind of early on as a family doing little bits. We'd go walking or we'd go do something, and we did a 5K for Hope Kids and Relay for Life, those kinds of things, and she just wants to be up there and she wants to do it. A couple of years ago we realized she's pretty good at this. She's pretty fast. She's a very fast little runner, so she loves to run, and goal's been really good for her because it's given her something to look towards. And living in Ogden, she hears a lot about the Ogden Marathon, so it's cool. It helps her feel like she's really part of the team now. It's been the hardest thing we've ever done. And you wouldn't want to see anybody else have to go through what she's gone through, what we went through as a family, but we wouldn't change it either because so many good things have come from it. The people we've met, the things that we've learned, the opportunities we've been given, none of it would have happened if it weren't for cancer. So there is a silver lining to some stories. I know not all of them do, but ours did.